car. See, someone just came in. Let's see who else might peel off and come in to do the same thing.
Yeah,
You might be the...
Go ahead. I was going to say one car did peel off, but it looks like everybody else is going to pretty much stay out there.
Well, we got our green flag now, so here they come down towards the first turn for the first time, and we'll see. We've got 25, 30 cars in this group, 30, 40 cars. We'll see how many of them complete the first lap.
These guys are really going to take it slow.
Definitely, and there's no reason to go crazy here. It's a 25-minute race, so you certainly, as the cliche goes, you can't win the race on the first lap, but you can certainly lose it on the first lap. So, you know, sometimes, you know, being patient is the smart thing to do, especially in situations like this. Let's see if anybody else peels off here after the first race lap, after they've decided this is not a good idea. And we'll get that shot there, hopefully, of the entrance to, we'll see how many people there may peel off. More people at the back of the field, Brian, I think, than the front right now, because it's less of a gamble for the drivers in the back.
Yeah, and I am getting some report of I think the 114 is off in the mud in turn 5.
Right.
One's, I think, on the left side and one's on the right side, so we'll see how long they go through.
And if we do get a full course yellow here, anticipate total chaos on pit road.
Yeah, it looks like, and we are, Brian, we are going to a double yellow flag. So again, you know, you called it right there.
Keep your eye on those 3 Porsches coming up through the back. Scotty B. White's going to take them down to a green flag again here, and we're going to have 10 minutes of racing left, Brian.
Yeah, and here they go, crossing the finish line now. The green flag is out. We're going to be heading down into turn 1. Scotty B. White over Aaron Kaplan. Rob Hines close behind there, sitting in third with your T3 leader.
Two wide, 3 wide here going into turn 1. Not sure that's quite the right recipe, but we'll see how it all works out. And having no real issues, but also not going very fast, Brian. Here they come through the S's. Everyone being pretty smart here. No real issues as they come into this area. We'll find out more. The oak tree is a tough corner in the wet. because it's a double apex corner, and really it's hard to do in the dry. It's even harder to do in the wet. But they're all doing pretty well. You see one car go a little bit wide there. I believe that's the Aaron Kaplan car again. He's now went from second place down to fourth here. And then you've got a little more raciness going on. But everyone seems to be negotiating Oak Tree fairly well as they come and try to complete this first full green flag lap. All right, here we come to complete what is essentially our first green flag lap.
As we look at the in-car here from Gamez, you know, he's sitting there a little struggling a little bit behind the 13 machine.
Yeah, the 13 machine in front of him is Frank Seldorf, so that's the battle for 16th position. At least that was what they were last time by. Now Aguilar-Gamez made his way around and is pushing through here.
So it is car number 8. So that
that was your race leader.
That was your race leader. So again, getting to the top of that hill there and having some problems coming down that backstretch. Brian, it's safe to say that is the toughest part of the racetrack right now that we have. Like I said, it's starting to come down a lot more now, especially here on the front stretch. So you got what you got. You got to fight through it, and you got to back it down almost, completely to get through this race.
Yeah, very treacherous conditions when you've got this kind of some parts of the track dry, some parts wet, and it's different every time you come by. Every lap, what you had the last lap may not be what you get the next time by. So, very, very, you need a lot of racecraft here to get through this situation. Then we get to our T3 race with Hines, Seldorf, Boucher, and Loving.
Right, we talked about this earlier on, Greg and I. We talk about the concentration that these drivers have to have, and especially now, right? I referenced it to the Masters going on as a golfer. You've got to make sure that you have concentration through every single shot. Well, here, it's every second because of the changing conditions, as you mentioned, in certain parts of this racetrack.
All right, so with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go on the clock, they're going to probably get 3 more laps in here.
Karma.
As we get into the final 10 corners of this race, we'll see what happens when they come through this section and up through the climbing S's. We'll see them coming into our view here any minute.
I tell you what, the last spot in T3 there, Brian, between Sean Lovett and Travis Porsche, that's going to come down to the last corner and who's going to get out of the hog pen the best, because they've been side by side for a little bit. As here they come now, and it does look like it is going to be Francis Seldorf is going to finish second in T3. Rob Hines is going to pick up the win there, but Scotty B. White is going to win overall and pick up the win here for T2, followed by Aaron Kaplan in that number 18.
Well, there you go. Great race, even though it was shortened by a long yellow flag. The last 10 minutes, a lot of action there. Your T3 race winner, as we said, Rob Hines. Sean Lovett crossed the line second. Francis Seldorf dropped from second to third there, and that is your podium there in T3.